Welcome, friends and cricket enthusiasts, to the inaugural episode of Cricbaaz, where we bring you the latest buzz and insights and interview of World of Cricket. I'm Archan Mehta with my co-host Dr. Nilesh Mehta. क्रिकेट की दुनिया इंजीनियर और डॉक्टर के संग हंसी मजाक और क्रिकेट का रंग. Today we have a very special guest joining us and the name that resonates with passion, talent and sheer determination in the realm of cricket. He's captained the Indian cricket team to the victory in 2012 Under-19 World Cup. He's played IPL for 3 separate teams and currently for LA KnightRiders in Major League Cricket. He is the first Indian male to be part of Australia's Big Bash League, playing for Melbourne Renegades and also played in Bangladesh Premier League. Ladies and gentlemen, swag se swagat kariye to the one and only Unmukt Chand. Unmukt Chand, welcome.
थैंक यू जी, थैंक यू. बहुत अच्छा आपने इंट्रोडक्शन दिया. फॉर दैट थैंक यू वेरी मच.
As we were talking off air, one thing I've noticed, Unmuk, ki, you come across, I mean, very, very like humble, very sure, and the fact that, like you're very normal person, dude, like काफी normal हो.
I mean, what is not there to be normal? No, it's good, and I mean, that's how I am, man.
नहीं सही है.
That's how I am, yeah.
अच्छा, so abhi in the world of social media, right? Like the folks who are in their 20s or 30s,
Yeah.
they are not growing, not just growing in front of their friends or family, but they're growing in front of the world with their triumphs and mistakes. So instead of a village, it takes world to raise a child these days. So what is it like for a cricketer, Unmuk, to grow up in front of the world?
Well, obviously, cricket is a medium, and obviously, I chose this medium very early on, and basically, I've seen my life through the lens of cricket, you can say. And I mean, it's another sport. I'm sure that every thing, every career has their own ways of going forward, and cricket has its own as well. A lot of competition, obviously, and it's so popular in India, of course, and now also getting popular in America. So competition is definitely there, and I mean, it's a great sport here. At the end of the day, you learn so much from this sport, with all its failures, most failures, and then a little bit of successes here and there. The glory it gives, the downfalls that come along with it, and you learn that every day is a new day, every day is a new beginning, and just like you might get 100 in the last match and get out for a zero on the next one. Uh, you learn to be living in a very equanimous state of mind, and that is important, and that is what keeps me going. That is what has sort of become a mantra for me for my life, and that is what I would rather tell all the Gen Z as well, that it's important to balance yourself, to make sure that every day you approach your things, positive, negatives, whatever is happening in your life, with a certain amount of equanimity, and if you can do that, uh, I think you have a better shot at life.
Nicely said.
Unmukt, at the age of 28, you announced to the world, and we spoke around that time, back in 21, that Unmukt Chand, the star of Indian cricket, retires from the BCCI part of the cricket, and then you came to the United States. The last 3 years, 3.5 years, whatever it has been, what has that journey been like in the US? You must have had certain expectations कि minor league खेलूंगा, major league cricket खेलूंगा, eventually World Cup आ रहा है. So you must have had some expectations along the way. How has that journey been since at the age of 28 you announced to the world goodbye cricket in India?
Yeah, that journey has been pretty fascinating. I always look at things from a very positive angle. And definitely it was a big step for me personally to be first taking that step 3 years back, and 3 years have just passed in now. In Aviska, God willing, I have had good 3 years where I've learned the ways of life in America. The cricket has been going well. My first season of minor league, we were the champions. Second season, we were uh, the conference champions, but conference semi-finalists, runners up. And so it was good, getting runs over there in for both the seasons. And with all those things, the other cricket which happens in America, so it's been growing. Last 2 years, I've seen a lot of incline in the cricket which has been happening in the country. And obviously, Major League was a big shootout because I think it was a great success all over the world, and especially in America as well. The way it was done for the first year was tremendous, and I'm sure it's going to get bigger and better in second season. And now the World Cup is around the corner, so all the reasons to for us to rejoice, all the cricket lovers in America to rejoice, and all. And as far as players are concerned, people who are looking to play the sport are concerned. It's a great time to be in this country, and things are definitely going in the right direction. That's how I would like to see things.
Very cool. Unmukt, you have shared dressing rooms with the likes of Irfan Pathan, Ashish Nehra during your Delhi Daredevils, Sachin Tendulkar with Mumbai Indians, Rajasthan Royals. Just wanted to kind of understand, what would be the dressing room atmosphere like? Is it as chilled as we see on TV, or like just wanted to get your insights there?
Yeah, dressing room is a very chill environment, and obviously most of the players are very chill. Uh, Obviously, I've shared a dressing room with a lot of greats of the game over the years, and if you just look at the Delhi dressing room, my Ranji Trophy dressing room, that was half Indian team, anyways. With obviously Virat, Shikhar, Viru Bhai, Gauti Bhai, Ashish Nehra, Ishan Sharma, Parvinder Ravana, and then now Rishabh Pant. So and so many others. I mean, Rohit Bhatia, Mithun Minhas, both who have played 100 first class games. So, anyways, it was a big dressing room, and you learn a lot over the years with different people. They all have different natures. They approach things in a different way. So it's a good one, and you always sort of that's a good space, and everyone is very chill. Uh, I've had different experiences in different places. IPL and all becomes more chiller as well because then you have people from other countries also coming in. So dressing rooms are a place where you should be. I mean, where you eventually learn how to relax, how to be in your own socks, and that's important because you want to be in a good environment before you go into play. So I think, and it's important to also keep it like that. And sort of some of the names which you spoke about is Irfan Pathan, for instance, great guy, top energy, uh, team first. So these things are something which you learn from these guys, and obviously imbibe in yourself, which obviously I have been doing for a long time, and it's been great.
Awesome.
Joe, go ahead, Archan.
No, I just wanted to share that, I just been a lifelong cricket fan. I just wanted to tell you that it's not just the folks in the dressing room that your teammates, and your immediate friends and family, but there are like thousands of friends like ourselves that really care and want you to do well. I just wanted to let you know that and get it
Thanks,
out there.
Sachin. That's so sweet of you. Thanks.
Yeah. Unmukt, dressing room की बात हो रही है. You mentioned the dressing room when you played in Delhi and for India A and under 19, that era. And now fast forward to this era where you have the minor league that you played for and did so well and have been doing so well. And of course, the major league cricket for LAKR. Give the audience an idea about what does Unmukt Chand bring now to the dressing room in the US? Because now they look up to you as बॉस. ये तो उन्मुक्त चंद है यार, इंडिया में मतलब काफी अच्छा खेला है. There you were looking up to Ishant or Gautam, Viru, etc. And here they are looking up to you. So that's also a different experience for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is obviously, when after a point of time when you are sort of a senior in the dressing room, then it is your responsibility to be making sure that everyone is in a good space. And obviously, as in America, my role is also to mentor, the coming age, or maybe the guys who are not as experienced. So obviously, it helps if sharing experiences definitely helps. And I have enjoyed doing that. I'm always open to people coming in and obviously speaking to me. And at the same time, it's a very chill place to be in. It's all good, man. It's all easy. Nothing very fancy about dressing rooms and all. But it's been good. I try to share my experience. I try to sort of obviously before going in the field, what are the plans? What are the goals? What are we trying to achieve out of it? So those things are important to make sure that everyone is on the same page, and we all can target towards. We all have a same target as well, right? So we got to approach that in a way where everyone is together. Then it becomes more organic, more better, and that's how you tend to be more focused as well when you go in.
Is your style typically one of being quiet, taking them quietly on the side? Let's say, a 20-year-old makes a blunder, drops a sitter, and the team loses. Then at the end of the day, when you guys are together, do you take him out separately? कि यार ऐसा होता है, game है, क्या छूट गया, कोई नहीं. Or do you like cheer him up in front of everybody else that he gave a great effort? How do you approach mentoring situations like that?
No, it's not about dropping a catch. Dropping a catch is something which everyone does, right? So it's something which no one does deliberately. So that's like completely okay, and that happens. That is never a problem. The problem is your attitude on the field. That is more important. So we speak on attitude. We speak about intensity. We speak about what is your approach, where you are at that moment of time. So if those things are fine, results are okay. It's fine. They might go your way. They might not go your way. But if we are sticking to certain things, say for instance, if bowler has a plan and if the bowler doesn't do as per the plan, then obviously he might sort of, I might not be very happy with him and would rather, take him off the attack, or maybe, just tell him what needs to be done. But if he goes as per plan and then gets hit, it's completely fine, which is how, obviously teams approach. So that is there, and later on, obviously, there's always scope to learn. So you do want to take things outside the field as well, and if it can be worked upon, we work on that. If not, then maybe just speaking or pep talking them, it works out sometimes. So it depends on different individuals, how keen they are. It depends on their intensity. It depends on a lot of things of how we approach things. So going forward from there.
Very cool. Unmuk, abhi, we are going to play like a power play round. So this is a segment that we've introduced on the show. And it is about keeping it a little casual. So I figured, the people would like to know the human side a lot more for a cricketer than just, talking about the cricketing world. So I'll just have like 3 or 4 questions here.
Yeah.
Let's start. So what is the one quality that you think that you have that have made you kind of this far?
Yeah, I'm very hardworking. I take pride in that I work the hardest. Uh, that has been my goal too. I mean, that is what I always do, and I'm always very positive. Whatever happens, failures or whatever, I always keep a very optimistic view of for things. And maybe if it's 10 things against me, I'll still take that 11th one small good thing. Also, I would rather focus on that, and that has been a key to my upbringing. That's how I am, and these two things are always something which I carry with me.
Nicely said. Okay. The next one is who is your personal favorite cricketer? Can be a sports person as well. Growing up. Um,
No questions asked. Yes, Sachin Tendulkar.
Uh, Sachin Paji, of course, mine too. I actually have a jersey that I'm wearing that says number 10 at the back. Um, Okay. Let's talk about shoes. Jordans, Nikes,
Archan,
Adidas.
let me interrupt one. Archan,
Yeah,
हाँ जी. Sorry, go ahead. We can go to the next question about chole kulche या American pizza.
I don't like both, man.
You don't like both. So what is your favorite go-to guilt-free food?
What's my go-to?
Go-to guilt-free food. जैसे कभी भी खा सकते हैं, कभी भी मजा आता है.
No, my cheat food you're saying, or
हाँ
what?
हाँ,
Cheat
cheat
food, right?
food, guilt-free. हाँ, like खाने
Hey,
के बाद
guilt free. What is guilt free?
guilt-free इसका मतलब कि मैंने अभी खा लिया है, अभी you know guilt-free करने के लिए मुझे कुछ करना
Yeah,
पड़ेगा.
नहीं यार, I mean, I have no guilt about anything in life.
अच्छा.
And खाने को लेके तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं. अगर मैं कोई चीज वैसे भी I eat very clean. If I'm not eating, if I'm eating something which is sugary or savory or whatever, right? I eat it with a lot of tao and chow. And मैं उसमें बिल्कुल गिल्ट नहीं रखता, क्योंकि खाना एक ऐसी चीज है, आप जितने श्रद्धा से खाओगे आपको वो पच जाएगी, हजम हो जाएगी. एंड इट इज नॉट दैट यू हैव टू हैव वेरी गिल्ट किया मैंने क्यों खा लिया, आई शुड नॉट हैव डन दिस, आई डोंट डू ऑल दोस थिंग्स. आई आई एंजॉय, व्हाट डू आई एंजॉय? मुझे यार ये चाट वाट अच्छी लगती है. आई समटाइम ईट चाट एट होम. घर पे चाट खा लेते हैं. और छोले भटूरे एंड ऑल तो यार इट्स बीन अ व्हाइल. आई मीन इट्स बीन अ व्हाइल. पराठे अच्छे लगते हैं. माय वाइफ कुक्स वेरी नाइस आलू पराठा एंड गोभी पराठा. सो
सही है.
and I feel they're healthy, nice, so it's good. And otherwise, butter chicken stuff, nothing very fancy here.
अच्छा. simple thing, simple living, high thinking. सही है.
Yeah, you can say that.
Unmukt, you mentioned Sachin Tendulkar, of course. Who would not use that name? Share with the audience of Radio Zindagi maybe one or two anecdotes, personal experiences with Paji.
Yeah, there are cricketing experiences definitely, because I have played against him. I have played when he was the mentor for MI, and obviously technical things which I would rather not sort of bore the audiences with right now. But otherwise, I mean, obviously having him as the mentor for MI when I was playing for them was special. First 10-15 days, it took me time to just get over the fact that he's around, because that aura of that of his, and obviously because of the way I had always seen him, right, and idolized him. So every day felt like, oh my God, Sachin right in front of you. So it took me like 15-20 days to get okay with that fact that he's around. And that was good. That was very good. And then you keep learning so many things. There are so many cricketing things I learned from him. Small changes which he made me do in my batting really helped me. Uh, the way he approaches things, the way he sees things, you can as a player you understand that where his thinking is, what is he trying to do, how good as he is with those things, and then or you also sort of realize your limitations in front of him. So yeah, I mean those were the instances where I actually learned a lot from him. When he was batting my first year playing in semi, that was superb. Like, I was standing at covers, he was batting, it felt like he had so much time. He was breathing while he was playing, like when you box, when you punch you exhale, right? Same when he was hitting the shot, it was all exhaling. That feeling came, right? And he had so much time to sort of cut through different gaps in the field, and he did with so much elegance. So that was something which was very special, right?
Very, very, very awesome. Such a
No,
phenomenal
that's well said.
this point. So Bay Area Janta, friends, also wanted to let you know that Unmukt Chand is also an author. His book Sky is the Limit offer readers a glimpse into his life struggles and victories. Unmuk, एक paragraph read करना चाहूँगा, and then I wanted to follow up with a question. It's about so it goes like this. What got me through this was the fact that somewhere inside me, I knew why I did this. Their minds were prejudiced and close to new things, to different experiences. The mind should always be clean. It should be able to grasp necessary things while automatically deleting the rest. It should always be open to new things, interesting suggestions, and unusual ideas. If you don't try anything and remain the same old factory, then I'm sorry. You can't resist yourself for very long. You need to keep trying, and that's the only way chance of finding out whether or not something will click, something will suit you. That's what will help you in the game and your life. This is such a fascinating paragraph that I found. So is this how you constantly reinvent yourself with, various world cricket leagues? Abhi aap, uh, I also saw your name in expert commentary on Star Sports. Golf खेलते भी देखा था अभी. So just a fascinating paragraph to me.
हाँ यार, I mean, इसका लबोलुबाब ये है कि obviously you keep trying, and I'm always fascinated with doing different things, things which can help me in any way in my sport. That has been the key, but also now I do things which has no relation with the sport, but still relation to me as a person. It helps me see things in a different light, through a different lens, and then become a better person or become a more rounded person, you can say. And so cricket teaches you a lot of things. Also, when you lead sides, it teaches you a lot of things. It teaches you that there are different personalities. It's a team game, right? There's so many people around, so many people you'll be. No, I mean everyone won't be happy with you. There'll be people who will be, and there's so much of struggle, competition, everything, right? So you come across a lot of people. It's a place where you are out there in the public, right, in people's eyes, and you have to take decisions sometimes. So many things you learn and you grow, and then you keep changing, and then you cannot be stuck because now world is moving very fast. So it's and constant reinvention. I mean, the whole thing is every day you wake up, you have your routines, but still you are also reinventing yourself, and one should always be open to trying new things, doing new things. So, and that is important, and I've always sort of done that, and that gives me a better shot at life, a better shot at doing things, better shot at doing things, and opens up my perspectives to newer things, and that is what is very important to me.
Unmukt, fast forwarding into your career, does Unmukt Chand see himself down the road 5-10 years from now as a cricket coach, a cricket commentator, a cricket writer? Because you also write very well. You've written in Sports Star a few times. You've written a book. So many avenues potentially are there for you. Where does Unmukt Chand see yourself 5-10 years down the road?
Yeah, if I can do it right now, why should I wait for 5-10 years? I keep if I write, I can still write a commentary. I've been doing it anyways. Some of the days I do it. See, anything which is related to cricket, I am very open to it because I've realized and I've understood that when I think about it, when I write about it, or when I do commentary, for instance, uh, it's actually getting me. It's like playing passive cricket, and even like coaching. Sometimes I do coaching here and there, locally. Not much, but sometimes I do take like small groups here and there, and I learn tremendously when I do that. And this is part of my optimistic streak as well. That sometimes when I'm coaching them, I pick up a few things which are important to my own game, and in a way, I am when I teach them, I learn myself. So it's like that. And when you're like commentary, when you're doing commentary, you have to be on the game. You have to talk about the game, so you have to read the game better, right? So it's helping me in my game. So all these things I do, and it doesn't need to be like away from that. I have to leave cricket to do all those things. Whenever I find time, I do it. But as a career option, as a full-time thing option, that obviously once I'm done with my cricket, we'll see how it goes, where I end up in all those things. But still, I think has 7, 8 years, 10 years to go.
Easy.
So I'm not even thinking on those lines. And 5, 10 years is a too long a time to look forward here. Nowadays, things are changing uh, every 2 weeks. It's different to see yourself where you are because things are moving in such fast, right? So yeah, I mean, I like to take it one day at a time, and that's what keeps me more grounded.
Let's talk about cricket in the US. Of course, exciting times. The the T20, the first ever T20 tournament was held in Houston, which is where I was there doing the commentary and met you in Houston. And of course, Canada is coming to the US, and then Bangladesh coming for a T20 series just before the preparation for the World Cup being held in the US and the Caribbean. How is Unmukt Chand preparing for that, and what are your personal goals? Have you set any goals? Just share with Radio Zindagi के क्या plans है, etc. Just some general thoughts.
Yeah, obviously, when I came to USA, the plan was to play for USA, and now my eligibility is I'm eligible now to play for the USA. So obviously, the goal is to play for the country, and wherever we are right now, we need to go up, and all the focus is on taking USA to the next level, and and do well. We've got a great bunch of players here, and hopefully, if things go well, I'm sure that USA will be competing against good top teams in the future and winning some championships. And that is what the goal is. And, that's what I look at right now. And Canada is the beginning of it, maybe.
Cool. Unmukt, Three Idiots का dialogue है कि life is a race. If you don't run fast, you'll be like a broken anda. हमारा बेटा बड़ा होकर इंजीनियर या डॉक्टर बनेगा, राइट? आई मीन बे एरिया फोक्स कैन रेजोनेट दिस लॉट विद इट के 12 तक पढ़ाई 90-95% in PCMB, physics, chemistry, math, biology. Choose your line of choice for engineering. Come here on student visa, get an H1, get a job. Live American dream, buy a house in the Bay Area. ठीक है? तो अमेरिकन क्रिकेट की बात की तो what would be the process of a professional cricketer to get to different from being a student to go to being a professional here in America?
यार ये तो आपने बहुत रोबोटिक जिंदगी बता दी यार. This is so boring, man. I hope कि क्रिकेट की ऐसी कोई जर्नी ना हो. Otherwise, players will turn out to be not great players. I can tell you that for sure. I think it's a game which is driven by passion, and I feel any game is driven by passion, not just cricket. And there's a pathway to it, that is for sure. Like in every country, there is a pathway. They're building it up in America. They have the under 13s, under 17 systems already in place, under 19 systems already in place. So obviously, you play for your hubs, and then now they have the hub teams as well. So you play for your hubs. You do well, maybe get selected in the national camps or national tournaments, and maybe get a shot at the USA under 19 thing, which will happen more often now. And then same with the senior team as well. So that's the sort of a you can say like stepping stones. But again, it's more of your own passion and your own ability to work hard and be good at the sport and be the best in the sport basically. Because obviously you want to be the best if you want to sort of achieve a good pure distinction in a sport.
Thank you. Unmuk, what do you do for fun?
Cricket is fun, man. That is the most fun thing to do. Otherwise, I won't be playing the sport. And and anything around it, I feel everything is fun. I don't do anything which is burdensome to me. To me, training, getting up early morning is fun. To me, doing my training is fun. Doing my meditations is fun. Reading books is fun. Obviously, practicing is fun. and I'm in America. Even my grocery shopping is fun. Washing dishes is fun. I enjoy doing everything I do.
Awesome, awesome.
Very well said. Very well said.
So यहाँ पर we have our own KBC on Radio Zindagi. We call it कौन बनेगा क्रिकेट बास. क्या आप केबीसी खेलने के लिए तैयार है उन्मुक्त जी?
जी हाँ सर, बिल्कुल तैयार है.
ठीक
Shoot,
है.
shoot it now. Yeah.
All right. पहला सवाल for 20,000 points. Who is the first player to score century in T20 internationals? Is it A, Brendan McCullum, B, Virendra Sehwag, C, Chris Gale, या D, Suresh Raina?
International, T20 international, right?
Correct.
Not franchise.
Correct.
50-50 का ऑप्शन है.
50-50 का ऑप्शन है. आप कॉल फ्रेंड. 50-50 का ऑप्शन बहुत बहुत अच्छा है. हाँ, तो 50-50 में आप क्या वो लेना चाहेंगे?
यस, क्योंकि मैं दो नामों में कंफ्यूज हूँ और आप उन दोनों को ही मत दे देना प्लीज.
सो द 50-50 आपने ऑप्शन लिया, तो आपका दो जवाब है. ए डी सुरेश रैना या सी क्रिस गेल.
यार वो एक दो आपने ले लिए नाम. उन्हीं का मैं सोच रहा था, इन दोनों में से किसी का होगा, बिकॉज मैकलम का तो डेफिनेटली नहीं है. वीरू भाई का भी मेरे को लगता नहीं कि है. वेस्ट करा दिया ने मेरा ऑप्शन. रायना.
गलत जवाब. The answer is Chris Gale. So उन्होंने 100 he smashed 117 in 57 balls in 2007 in South Africa, against South Africa, of course.
Yeah, I was confused between these two names anyways.
Yeah. ठीक है. There is two more to
ये आपने पॉइंट्स बोला था इसलिए मैंने गलत जवाब दिया. आप भी अगर डॉलर्स बोलते तो मैं सही जवाब देता.
और कितना अर्चन, कितना सीरियस फेस रख कर वो बात बताइए आपको.
ठीक है. दूसरा मुरलीधरन वाला नहीं, ये दूसरा सवाल है फॉर 100,000 पॉइंट्स. Where does Team USA rank in men's ICC ODI ranking? A, is it rank 3? B, rank 10? C, rank 18? या D, rank 50?
18.
सही जवाब. Congratulations on getting 100,000 points.
कोई नहीं, 18 से 10 के अंदर भी लेकर आएंगे.
हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
Of course, of course. And the आखिरी सवाल is for 1,000,000 points. Who is the all-time run scorer for IPL so far? Is it options दूं?
All-time highest?
हाँ, options दूं?
नहीं, विराट कोहली.
अरे सही. It is he's at 7,284 and the answer of course is Virat Kohli. शुक्रिया उन्मुक्त. आपकी बातें काफी दिलचस्प थी और क्रिकेट का ज्ञान भी दिया और मेमोरीज भी बना दिया आज. थैंक यू.
धन्यवाद.
Unmukt, thank you for taking the time. I know it's between all the cricket preparations, the World Cup scene coming up soon, and stuff happening with USA cricket and the team selection, all that. Thank you for taking the time, and all the best to you. All the best.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. And I also wanted to wish you a happy birthday. आपका बर्थडे भी आ रहा है.
2 दिन बाद.
2 दिन में बाद आपका बर्थडे आ रहा है. सो एक थोड़ी छोटी सी शायरी बनाई है, तो पेश करना चाहूंगा. उन्मुक्त चंद भारत की शान, अंडर 19 का कप्तान, फाइनल्स में टन, स्काई इज द लिमिट उसकी कहानी यहाँ, आईपीएल छोड़कर अमेरिका में जाए मन, बिग बैश मेजर लीग उनकी रफ्तार में है जान, उन्मुख है नाम हमेशा रहेगा सम्मान. थैंक यू उन्मुख.
अरे क्या बात है यार, शानदार, मजा आ गया. थैंक यू.
लड़के ने मेहनत की है.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, वेरी गुड यार, मजा आ गया. थैंक यू.
ओके,
गुड. ओके,
चलिए.
थैंक यू उन्मुक्त.
ऑल
ऑल द
राइट
बेस्ट.
गाइस, थैंक यू. टेक केयर.
टेक केयर.